Hello. My name is Luis Alvarado. On the last video, we talked about design settings and basically the two main ones on settings. Let me go over the rest here quickly. We got domain manager, account, admin accounts, text labels, and some advanced settings. So on the domain manager, this is where the idea of using the subdomain, for example, within a record, you can see it here, or the full domain, which is with using the name servers. At least this is an option here, to attach your domain to your BD site. So this will be that area. Once you have your domain assigned, then this will kick in, or basically it will ask you, do you want to enable the SSL? Once you put your domain or subdomains here. We have the text labels here, where you're able to change some of the basically labels, the text labels. You can search for them by their system variable. So for example, if I were to type this here on the search keyword here, I will get that one. Okay. Or if you're also able to search by whatever text it shows. So let's go here. And I see this, what do you need? And I want to change that one. You type it in here. What do you need? I need ice cream. So I get all this. Okay, so there's 4 what do you need? And they more or less explain where they're being applied to. So home search, drop down 1, home search keyword label, site search, we know that it's not this one, we know that it's not this one. Here's one's home search keyword label. So let's put a 2 here and a 1 here so we know which one's which. And after I refresh, you'll see the number there. Oh, so now we know that it's the second one. And we can change this to anything we want. Save that there, we refresh, and now you get your anything that you want. Boop. Okay. Put it back, save it. And let me go to, I skipped the admin accounts for security reasons. That's mainly private. The advanced settings would be one that you need to be very careful in regards to some of the things here. That's why they're called advanced settings. And actually, BD took their time to actually explain what some of these things did. For example, on Google, there's 2 types of search. You got radius search. Basically, it's just a radius, like geometry. And the bounds is basically inside a box. So a bound will work more like if somebody searches for Texas, it's bound to Texas. You can think about that way. If somebody searches using the radius in Texas and the radius is bigger than Texas, then we go out of Texas in that particular way. Okay? So here's one that a lot of people actually use. Same email accounts means that you will allow people to have the same email. This it's actually helpful for groups that want to join the site and they use a single email. But as it says here, the password needs to be different. So there's others here that you can use for whatnot. But that's part of the settings there. Now we're going to be talking about the members. So let's go to the members, and I'll be talking about where we talked about the Google Maps. We'll be talking about how you can log in as a member or edit a member. So everything happens in this actions button. You can log in as a member here. You can see their payment history here. You can change the password. Let's say that you get an email from a member. They say, hey, I forgot my password. Can you help me here? You can change it through here, and then they can change it through their own profile. Okay. The big difference is that if they log in, let's log in with this member. If they log in and they go to their accounts, change password section, then they need to put their current password. Obviously, they don't know it, so that's one way. The other one is always this password retrieval here. that mostly is in the footer. If they're logged in or logged out, doesn't matter. If they click there, obviously let me get out of here. They'll go to basically a password retrieval kind of idea here. Oh, you can also see in the login form. So they click there, they see this, they put their email, they get a password retrieval kind of format there. That's another way. So there's several ways of fixing a password issue, basically. Okay, you can do it through here, they can do it through the front end, etc. If you want to quickly edit some of the information for this member, you can just click on quick edit. And you can change their membership plans, if they're a company individual, what type of top level category they're in, okay, and other information about the member. Here you can say if you want them to be featured on the homepage, or are they verified? Do you want them to show in basically all the pages when somebody searches? Doesn't matter if it matches them or not. And other stuff. You can even change the URL for them. So maybe they want a custom specific URL that's just this, for example. You can do that too. Okay, and even customize a little bit of the SEO that affects their profile. So let me get out of here. So this is very important here for you to be able to manage a member. Then we have the member categories. So in the member categories, here's where you add all the top level categories. The thing with the top level categories that you need to know is that you can only select one. Okay. For now, you can only select one top level category. So if you want people to be able to select multiple, let's say top level categories, you would put those top level here and you will hide the actual top level one and just put a single one here. And the system, you can tell the system to assume that everybody selected this top level one and just show what's the sub levels here. So the sub levels will act as a top level and the subs will act as a sub visually for the member. They will never know about the top level one. So they only see these two levels. This way they can select multiple, let's say top level ones, which are the subs, and they can select multiple sub levels, which are the sub level ones. Okay, that's one trick there. But to add sub or sub doesn't matter. You click here in the add sub level category or sub level category, and you click on whatever top level categories for those are related to, and then you can go crazy and just put one per line, and that will add as many categories as lines you've added here. Okay, same thing applies for the sub level category. You go here, you select your thing, bum bum, and that's it. You're done. Member reviews. Okay, the member reviews. On the member reviews, you're able to do two things. One depends on an option that you can enable or disable. The first thing that you can do here is see reviews that your members have gotten, which includes spam. So you could go there and remove the spam, assuming the spam went through. But you can also see reviews that are fake. You can also see reviews are trying to do something bad with your members, or a review that the member actually deserved. Okay, it could be a positive or a negative one, and then you can accept or delete the review. The other one is the ability to, if enable, you have the ability to make sure that the reviews wait for you. Okay, and here's where you again enable or disable, because the member can't get a review immediately directly, but you can set it up so they wait for you to process a review before they see the review. Okay, then you have the whole import member, which is a video that I would create just for that. It's a very delicate process, and the BD has made it easier currently to do it. But members need to make sure that they save it as CSV and they actually make sure that the CSV has no issues. With that said, think positive, and on the next video we'll be talking about my content.